Whole thing has been kind of sucky. I don't have Parakarry in this, or Lackluster on the save file, so that was a waste of time. Let's just do a run. No more dawdling. Wow, Cod is back. Yeah, but do you mean Sibes or Vanguard? Sibes with dice or Vanguard? Let's go, baby. Let's get this run. Let's get that PB. Massis. Thank you for the cheering. Wow, gonna download it? I hope it works out. I want it to be good. I don't know if I have any interest myself in going back to Cyber Attack. It was definitely fun, but Modern Warfare is just... I don't know if Modern Warfare is it for me. What's good, Luke? How are you, man? Technically, we are world record pace. Unless I do something dumb here that I don't know is the wrong way. Okay, we're no longer on world record pace. After running into the column. Whoops. I don't even have Apex downloaded anymore, Dan. Unfortunately. Having Warzone / Vanguard downloaded takes up 3/4 of the storage on my PS4 anyway. Which is terrible. Those COD downloads are terrible. They're so big for no reason. It feels like for no reason. Other games do totally fine without gigantic downloads like that. How big's the download? If it's 100 plus like COD's like 200 plus gigs, which is insane. There's nothing wrong with Apex. Apex is totally fine. There are just other things I have downloaded on my PS4 that I like playing more, and I don't have a memory card. I just said memory card. I don't have a hard drive, an external hard drive, to increase my storage. So it's either buy a whole new hard drive or just stick to other things. I wouldn't say I have a refined gaming palette. Maybe I do. Depends what you mean by refined. What is Apex Legends control mode, by the way? I saw that somewhere recently. I think when Apex was first released, I was also playing a lot of Overwatch at the time. I loved Overwatch. And Apex was cool because it was similar in that it had abilities for each character, and they were specific to each character. Miller! What's up, man? I have confidence that today will be the day. We're on the cusp. The cusp. Carly, what the heck? Putting me on blast like that. Pretty bougie. Please. Maybe I am. Miller, Ken was telling us yesterday about your schedule, and it sounds crazy. Why do you have to do so many hours? On a weekly basis? I think anytime I see more than 40 hours in a work week, it makes me, like, cringe. Not that I've ever done that, but I get so... I feel like my time... Well, as soon as I hit 40 hours, I'm just done. And I don't want to have anything to do with work anymore. So they're telling you to work 50 hours. Or they're the ones mandating it. And then do you get paid OT for that? If you get paid OT, that becomes a bit more justified. Or justifiable. And that's the other half of it too. If you like it, then absolutely you should do that. Time and a half? Alright, that's pretty cool. Time and a half is pretty cool. Yeah, over the course of 4 weeks, it'll be like adding an entire week. You get paid for 5 weeks for working 4. If you're doing 50 hours, which is kind of cool. Yeah, money talks. Money talks. Alright, let's get this trick. Please. No, the bush. We made it to the bush. There's nothing worse than seeing the screen fade to black on this trick. Keep messing up the control stick. Okay, we'll keep going. That was unfortunate because we almost had it the first try. And then we ended up losing, like, a minute. But we got the run going, so let's just go. This run has been pretty sloppy overall so far, but still plenty of time to save in the later part of it. Yeah, we're gonna lose a decent amount of time. Whatever. Lose a decent amount of time compared to what we would have had if we got a first try. First try, if you get a first try, you can get here in like 10 minutes. And we save time compared to PB. Come down to the wire. No, we can't. I think 11 minutes. 11 minutes is what you would get if you just did the boss fight that's there. Without doing the skip at all. So we didn't really save any time compared to that. Which is lame, but it's alright. No, no. I got too greedy and jumped late. Jumped out of the spin late. Punished. The beginning of my runs tend to be very sloppy. Unfortunately. We need to break out of that habit. Alright, moving on. Moving on! Big parts of the run to look out for. The next 3 splits, I think there's a lot of time save available. And then the Spike split, there's a big, huge time save available. And then Bowser Door 2 also there's a ton of time save available there. So those are the major points to look out for. Assuming we do everything else correctly. Which is the goal. Excuse me. And Miller, do you remember when I was saying that I wanted to see if I could do an Arceus speedrun? I was looking at... Some people have already started trying to do that. The fastest time that I saw so far has been like 6 hours. Which is not really what I want to do. I'm sure that time will continue to be driven down, but at least for now, we'll table that. Yeah, it's too much. Until they start to learn how to do major skips or like sequence breaks, It's just not going to be possible. I was surprised, though, because in that game, given that you can catch the alphas so fast, the alphas can carry you in fights. So, but you still have to level up the dex enough to increase your star rank, which I think is where the problem is. So, original Pokemon Red and Blue, I've seen a couple of different speedruns for those. The any percent, like the actual any percent, is like 4 minutes because of glitches, which is interesting. And definitely cool to see if you haven't seen it before. I'm sure there's other categories of that uses glitches that isn't the 4-minute version. I'm sure there's probably like all badges or something that people do. But it's crazy. I don't know what the most popular category for that game is, though. It might be glitchless. But then glitchless is like a couple hours? Find out, actually. Pokemon Red and Blue. The world record for any percent glitchless is 1:45. A lot of runners on that leaderboard. Holy moly. Or at least more than Paper Mario, which is what I'm used to seeing. Actual any percent is 1%. Oh, not 1%. Any percent is 1 minute long. How crazy is that? Also, my angles have been terrible. Yeah, any percent, anything goes. Some games do restrictions on any percent to make it not as simple. Like there are some games that do any percent no major glitches, and then the community has to determine what major glitches are considered. I've seen that in things like Link to the Past. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, there's different levels of any percent. Like anything goes any percent, and then certain levels of what glitches are allowed. I think the goal in a... I haven't seen it in a bit, so maybe it's changed. But I know Pokemon... Well, I guess it's different between Red and Blue and Yellow. I think Yellow was they just get a Nidoking as fast as they can and just kind of tear through a bunch of stuff. But I think there's also a Blastoise route. Or something. You stick with Squirtle for a long time. And I'm trying to think of I think the Gen 2 speedrun is... It can be a bit more entertaining just because of Red. And they're so underleveled by the time they get to Red. They have to do a bunch of X attack and X speed and X special, stuff like that, in order even to survive, but certain things need to go right in that fight. So I think in that sense, that run is very similar to Paper Mario, in that you can spend a couple of hours getting to the end, and then you get dumpstered by chance and RNG. which is not great after a couple of hours. Say no to the tutorial. Done. Easy clap. I think typically, in really any speedruns, if you die, the time loss that you get is just kind of over. Like, it just makes the run over. Because I don't think they save. When you're going for a world record, at least, you'll never save. So yeah, you would lose the run. I think if you're a new speedrunner to the game, you could probably just take the death and keep going. But if you're a high level and going for the world record, you're never gonna do that. You'll just restart. Okay. Let's do Toad Skip. Okay, I spun in place, which is not ideal. Whoops, we messed up. Messed up again. I don't know why. There we go. If Mario doesn't pick up speed after that first transition, you did it wrong. For whatever reason. Okay, don't hit me, Koopa. That was a little close. We cut that a little tight. I failed this fuzzy minigame coming up. I failed it for the first time the last time that I did some runs. That was horrendous. Bing bing bing, bing bing dong. Okay, let's not fail. Easy. Easy. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is considered bad RNG for this. It doesn't feel very good. I think this might have been the worst RNG you could possibly get. Also, why did Mario just run up the tree? Because now we have to run all the way back. That had to have been the worst RNG. That's kind of fun. Take the boy. Bing bong, bing bing bong. So I didn't practice any Peach warping, which I definitely need to do. So hopefully I get that sorted out by the time I get to the volcano. Good grab on the coin, although my path was not good. Okay. Can't get hit by this paratroop on the right side. Okay. Didn't get hit, so that's good. Freeze. The foliage in this game is my worst enemy. The bush, Junior Trooper skit, and trees. Donk. Whoa, he saw me very fast. Sorry. We recovered. Ah. Forgot you can't mash at that door. You can mash at a bunch of doors later on, but for some reason, that door you can't mash. You have to wait for the exclamation point. $68 gigs is not bad, actually. Oh, we finally got the stair skip. That was beautiful. And I'm glad they do respect my PC space. It's unbelievable. Call of Duty, every single Call of Duty update is like, another 50 gigs. We need 50 more gigs, or else you can't play our game. And to me, that just seems irresponsible. I know some of it is necessary, but there's also an aspect of it where... Whoops. I'm pretty sure they can save space. Or they can shrink the size of the download that's necessary. The engineer in me feels as though it's just bad software engineering practices. But I can't say that with certainty. Boing. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Alright, next up we got Log Skip. Log Skip is the next major thing coming up, which I have been practicing. So let's see if it has paid off at all. Whoops. Didn't jump. These long sections that require you to spin and then jump and then keep spinning. I always forget how to dodge that guy, so we'll just be slow. I didn't go down far enough. But these sections where you have to spin so much and keep jumping, it feels like it requires a ton of focus. I feel like I'm extremely zoned in when I have to do that. The timing can be a little tight. Oh, man. I feel like I'm holding down enough, but clearly I'm not. So 2 encounters there is not good. Also, let's hope that these coins don't vanish. Ooh, at the wire. We got that coin at the wire. I probably could have even let that coin go, because there's opportunities to make up for lost coins later, but I'll just play it safe. Alright, so here we got the skip. So I gotta focus for a sec. Did we get it? Let's go! First try! Incredible! Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Let's go. That's gonna save a lot of time. The practice did pay off. Who would have thought? Practice makes perfect, as they say. They weren't wrong. The most improvement can be made at Log Skip, which we just got first try, as well as Junior Troopa Skip, which was the little Goomba split. You see that first split where I was red? I should be getting that a minute faster. And then Spike. Basically all 3 spots where I have to do those loading zone jumps, where you see me jumping over and over again, I have to be frame perfect on each jump. They're really hard by definition, so that's where, but naturally I struggle the most. But then there's also Bowser Door 2, where you have to skip the cannons in Bowser's Castle. I think I got that down though. I've been doing decently well with that recently. There's a visual cue that Morpheus taught me. Morpheus, my hero and mentor. Shout out Morpheus. And we've also been practicing the desert stuff. There's 2 tricks here. Probably just hammered there. Got nervous. Bad spin. Alright, rock climb. Ooh! Almost first try rock climb. Second try is certainly not bad though. It's amazing how much speedrunning compares to sports. There's like, it's just muscle memory. A lot of the stuff that you do, you just need to practice it a bunch, get muscle memory. Okay, let's make sure we get this. To jump off at a certain spot, bomb at a certain spot. Okay, that's always scary. But that explosion has a decent amount of range. Alright, so we need at least 7 coins here. The amount that he drops here varies. Was that enough? I think it was. We'll check here. Yep. Am I going too slow? Is that even possible to go too slow? I'll restart it just in case. Is this too fast? This feels too fast. I'm not even gonna risk popping out. Oh, I did that all the time in practice. Oh, no. That sucks. That was happening a decent amount. Come on, Mario, pop out for me. Pop out for me, brother. This looks okay. All that time saved from getting log skip first try, probably out the window now, but there's plenty of time for saving some more time later. What's up, TikTok Traveler? Triple T? How's it going? Okay, I was way low. I think my coinage is fine. I'll check again just to be safe. Yeah. Meant to hammer there, but it's all good. Yes. Alright. Gotta get the show on the road. We need Speedy Spin in the shop. Immediately. We have no time to spare. It's gonna be cutting it close. We lost a ton of time to getting that seed early. It's always the most disappointing when you get the setup for the trick correct. You do all the work to get the setup correct, and then you fail the part at the very end. There's a couple of different tricks where that happens. Yes, so Blue House skip, we get access to the part of the sewer that takes us to Chapter 5, so we're most interested in going to the volcano. That's what enables us to do Peach Warps, which helps us skip chapters. Okay. Third try is not bad. So that time loss is from failing the trick in the desert. But it's all good. We will press on. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the basis for any percent. Is being able to do the Peach Warps. We can't really venture out into other parts of the sewer just yet. I dropped that, which is sad. That was bad. We got capped there. Whenever Mario jumps all the way back like that, that's when you know you get capped. Also, how did I just mess that up? I'm frazzled. I am frazzled. And then one more for good luck. Yeah. Or for safe. OP is the correct way to describe this bad. Power Bounce. This run is made possible by Peach Warps, Power Bounce, and Super Jump Charge, which is a badge you cannot get until chapters... What chapter is Flower Fields? I think Vincent Flower Fields, chapter 7? Oh wait, I totally forgot to do the thing. Okay, that should be good. Got it. Huge. Flower is chapter 6. Yeah, there you go. You know your stuff, man. I'm glad there's somebody here to correct me. And then chapter 7 is Iceland, right? So we skip... Peach Warp allows us to skip chapters 6 and 7. And just by getting to the volcano early and doing Blue House skip, you effectively skip chapters 2, 3, and 4. Which is kind of sad, because the rest of this game is awesome. Do you know the speedrun pretty well? Or are you just a casual enjoyer of this game? Which I certainly am as well. Shake my head. New to speedrunning? I started speedrunning this in, like, December of last year. Early December of last year. This is the first speedrun game that I've ever done, so I've had an absolute blast with it so far. But similar to you, I decided to speedrun this game because I loved it so much. Yes, I'm very new. I am a fresh runner. This run also feels, in a lot of ways, rewarding to complete because there are some tricks that are really, really hard. If you're familiar with the loading zone jumps, I also forgot to split a long time ago, which is why it looks so red right now. But yeah, the loading zone jumps in this game, you don't have to do those when you start out your speedrunning. You can do safer or, whoops. You can do simpler strats at first. Yeah, don't worry about any of that stuff. It took me a long time to be able to actually do the harder stuff, so don't be discouraged by that. And if you join the Paper Mario Discord, there are a ton of really, really awesome people in there who will help you learn stuff. There's a whole section for learning the speedrun, which I utilized when I was learning. And I can... Oh, we got it. I can send you a link to that. Or help you get there. Also, if you notice, I accidentally reset my timer instead of skipping the split. So, we will have no idea at the end what my time was until I go back and look at it. Which is horrible. That's so bad. How do we know? How do we know? I actually don't even know how this works. What happens when... I think I have to go back later and play the... like, let the run play. And re-time it in that way. That's what they do anyway when you submit your run to the website, speedruns.com. The moderator for the game has to go back to your video, watch the whole thing through to make sure you're not cheating or anything, and then confirm your time. So... is there a way to revert what I just did? I don't think you can. Brutal. Oh no. Oh no, disaster. How about I just start the timer now? So now we can at least have something to look at. It's not gonna help us at all. We actually disrespect Lava Piranha even more when we do Peach Warps. We skip his fight twice. So he gets abused in this speedrun. Can't believe it. In order to skip a split, you have to hit 2 on the number pad. At least my settings are that way. In order to reset the run, you have to hit 3. So I accidentally hit 3 instead of 2. If only there was a "Are you sure?" warning or something like that, maybe it would still be okay. But at the very least, I can let you know off of instinct or intuition if I think I'm ahead or not. That's the least I can do. And if you want to update now, we are definitely ahead. Alright. Kind of annoying to answer all those questions, but you gotta do it. Replay the volcano escape. Yeah, so that's what I mean when I say Peach Warp. That's exactly, you nailed it. Peach Warp is essentially doing that over and over again to get to the next Peach cutscene. And let me see if I can pull up that Discord for you. should work. Nope, it didn't work. TikTok, do you actually know how I can send that Discord to you? I at least can show you where to go to find that link. Where is that link? That was painfully slow. There's got to be a way to just find you a link in the actual Discord itself, right? Which I thought I found, but I'm not sure. I appreciate your patience, TikTok. I promise I will get there. I will get that for you eventually. Let me try it again. Okay, I think I got it. I think. And something to note. I'm playing on English right now, strictly because I wasn't sure if I would enjoy speedrunning the game, so I just stuck to what I had, which was the English version, obviously. But the Japanese version is faster to run by a lot of minutes. By at least 3 minutes because of text alone. I would venture a guess and say that 5 minutes is probably more accurate, given the other tricks that you can do. There are certain tricks you can only do in Japanese. So there are alternatives in the English version, but they're just not as fast. And try that, TikTok. That should take you to where... That should take you to the Mario Discord. The Paper Mario Discord. And if it doesn't, let me know. There's a tab in there, strictly for, it's called Resources, and there's tons of tutorials out there, and there's also notes on the route, which I have pulled up right now. I still use those notes. All that very helpful information to have. Take my flower seeds. No problem. Hopefully... I don't know why that happened. Hopefully it takes you to where I think it should take you. Bing bong, bing 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 bong. Let's see. There's also a page called Speedrun Help, which is where I put all my questions and people got back to me very fast answering them. It was very, very kind and incredibly helpful. Yep, that's definitely the right place. I'm glad it worked. So this trick coming up next I'm about to do is very tough, sadly. There are alternatives to this method, so... This is just the fastest one. Okay. That's sad, we almost got there. Perfect. Oh, how did I mess that up? It was too high up. Oh man, that is a shame. Oh no, is that not enough? Oh, barely. Oh, thank God. Okay. That's okay. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, okay. Whew, we're still alive. So that took a long time. However, we're still ahead because in my PB, it took me forever to do that. So we're still okay, even though that looks not great. Okay. Oh, that hits? You learn something new every day. Yeah, so this is tough. This is tough because, well, first of all, that trick is double frame perfect. It needs double frame perfect inputs every single jump, which is just insane in the first place. But that one's particularly hard because you cannot see, at least for me, I try to use visual cues. I cannot see when Mario hits the ground because you have those patches of flowers. So in my opinion, it's the hardest trick in the game. But there are other ways to do it if you don't want to do that. I did not switch my badges earlier. So now, this is very bad, by the way. We're gonna do save strats. And I have to conserve FP, I think, so I'm gonna do this. I think I have to refresh again, actually. I actually have no idea what his HP's at. But we're just gonna play it super safe. So I think despite all of this, I'm still gonna be ahead just because of how bad my jumps were in my PB. So we are winging it. But this means, because normally I do risky strats towards the end, but this means maybe we'll be able to attempt a safe Bowser fight at the very end. There he goes. So we ended up getting there. We lost a lot of time because I did that. That was a really bad mistake. When I upgraded Pear Carry earlier in the volcano, I was supposed to switch my badges. And I just forgot to. Which is not good. Also, this timer isn't really doing anything for me, so... Goodbye, timer. How can I can easily get a PB, I'm at 0 seconds. It's that easy. So now we do the Peach Warps. After I get the Ultra Boots. Basically, if I beat Bowser at the end, you can assume that I got a PB. That's the assumption that you can make, but I cannot guarantee that until I go back and look. So, TBD on that one. I need to lure this dude so that I can grab this without getting an encounter. So that was great. Very pleased with that. Okay, getting hit there would be a very bad thing. Let's get out of here. So this is where the magic happens. This is where... Okay, this is where the magic happens. They kindly still set up this zip line for us, even though we never actually met Raphael, the bird. And this is all made possible with Lackluster, which is why we do our best to get him as fast as possible. He enables us to do a bunch of different clips. I'm also going to take the time to set my badges to what they should be at, because I have muscle memory later of how I need to switch it, and I don't want to waste my time being confused. So that's how the badge setup should have looked like for the Spike fight. But it's all good. It is all good, fam. Okay, so the first thing we have to do, we have to, in order to skip a soft lock, we have to hold down. This triggers the Lava Piranha cutscene, so they think we're there, and now we can actually do the skip. So now you go left. When you pop back up, you hold down left, or down right. You pop in the loading zone. You gotta do one little thing. And boom, just like that, we're out of the volcano. There we go. So then this cutscene plays over again, which makes the game think that you just beat a chapter, so it's going to put you in the next Peach cutscene, but because you go to the next Peach cutscene, it then transports you to the end of the next chapter that it thinks you're at. So we finished the volcano first. We've already done this once, so it thinks we beat chapter 5. So the next chapter that it thinks we just beat right now is chapter 6. So you'll see us teleport back to the flower fields. Yeah, we bamboozled the piranhas. Those poor piranhas didn't stand a chance. And Peach has her intruder, her magic umbrella now, so we use that. I appreciate the follow, TikTok. Welcome to the channel. Glad you're here. And let me know if you have any other questions. I'd be happy to answer anything that I can. I can't claim to be the most knowledgeable on the speedrun, but I know some things here and there. Okay. And then after this is the final Peach. It's the final playable Peach thing that we have to do. The next two Peach scenes are just cutscenes and you hold B the whole time, so... This is the final boring part of the run, and then we kind of just get to Bowser as fast as we can. And the hardest tricks are out of the way, which is always nice. Are you ever afraid to be underleveled? So, because of the route... So this is the worst part of the speedrun. You hear me saying tricky strats, safe strats. The worst part of this run is that Final Bowser, like you just mentioned, is really hard. There is a way for us to win, with Power Bounce and the Super Jump Charge badge. However... Despite all of that, and all the routes that we have and the safe strats, we end up having like 4 life streams by the time you get there. You can still die, but not because it's your fault. You die just because he does something that you cannot beat. Like if he uses the wave attack, that sends out like that ring, that shockwave, it takes away all of your charge jump buffs, and you cannot win after that. So it comes down to RNG at the very end. So... Am I ever afraid? All the time. If you look at my timer, which is currently not running, it says 2 out of 50 in the top right. That means I've completed 2 out of the 50 runs that I've done. And about 75% of those is because Bowser just killed me. The other 25% is because I was bad. And I messed up somewhere else. Now we go up here to get the badge. You'll see we teleported to Chapter 6, because I think we just beat it. Heavy RNG. Heavy RNG. It's really sad, actually. Because you play the game for a couple of hours, and at the very end you can lose your run strictly to RNG alone, which is never a good feeling. I've shed many tears. And so have my companions in chat. Okay. Last Peach Warp. And then we're on our way. Pipes? Ooh, he was really high up. Enemy movement is RNG as well, so they can be in slightly different positions, which can be, you have to react to it a lot of the time. Which can be tricky. Exactly right. His moveset is crazy. That's exactly right. So I'm not really going for the world record strats, as they're called, just because I'm trying to get solid times. I'm not really trying to get the world record yet. But world record runs, so you know you have to fight Bowser in the hallway before you fight Final Bowser. For a world record, for a hallway Bowser, you have to use timeout, one of the star power timeout, to freeze Bowser for a couple of turns. There's a 30% chance that that works. 30%. And I think you have 2 turns to try and get it to work. So the odds of it not happening in 2 attempts is 7 out of 10 times 7 out of 10, which is 49 out of 100. So you have about 50% chance to totally not get past Hallway Bowser, let alone Final Bowser. So the top runners of this game, they're even more upset about the RNG than I am at this point. Also, I'm too high up there. Too high up again. If you're too high up, it doesn't work. I think I just did it again. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'm not. I have no idea. Kind of lost the visual cue for this, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, there we go. A little slow, but it's okay. Overall, you can take my word for it. We are slightly... We are a little bit... PB pace. A little bit. Yeah. Yeah, overall, the entire run's pretty nutty. We have to rely on these disrespect strats to go faster. That's how it goes. No mercy for Bowser. Yeah, if you're not used to seeing the speedrun, the visual glitch of the repeating the end of chapter 5 all the time and the treasure chest falling on top of itself, it's pretty funny. I think that's really the only weird looking thing that you see in the speedrun. Everything else looks normal. It just doesn't realize that you skipped half the game. I think I need this. I actually don't know the safe strats for this. Yeah, I do need this. Typically, I would still have a shooting star left. Whoops. But I had to use in that lackluster fight. Yikes. We have some encounters to dodge real quick. Okay. These piranhas. The piranhas got their revenge. But these are the Ice Brethren. That's exactly right. So, the game thinks that I just beat Chapter 7. And, on top of that, I have all those other chapters that I skipped initially, 2, 3, and 4. It thinks I just finished those. So I have the Star Spirits from those chapters as well, which enables us to get to Bowser this fast. I don't have all the partners, though, you'll notice. I'm not going to get any more, either. I'm doing a poor job at dodging these, but... not the end of the world. It's just 7 seconds of time lost for no reason. At least we got one. Alright, so now we're going back to the sewer. The only time you'll ever see us go through that door. That's something I love about speedruns. People have found a way to just absolutely crush the games that you love. Especially games that you had a particularly hard time with. It feels kind of good to see somebody beat it in like 30 minutes. I felt that way about the Mega Man X games. I love the Mega Man X games. But they are hard. I would be confident saying they're hard games. But then the speedrun, the people who do the speedrun of that, so fun to watch. Whoops. So, on this climb here, we have to dodge blue embers, and I don't know how to do that. I don't know the proper way to do this. That's one. 2 more. So I'm starting high, and then going down? That seems to be working. Maybe that's the way to do it. We skipped all 3. Thank you, TikTok. That's very nice of you to say. I'm glad I can be entertaining to you on this lovely Saturday. And we have our chat with our star friends here, and then we fly off to Bowser to kick his butt. So, I have to think for a second, because I had to resort to save strats on Lackluster, so that means I have to do save strats on Junior Troopa. I don't have to, but I want to, because I might as well just get the final Bowser with all my life shrooms. So I should have my Whack-A-Bumps. You need 2 Whack-A-Bumps to do the safe Junior Troopa fight. So I think I can do it. It's just a little slower. But I think I'm gonna go for it. is a bit unfamiliar territory. Don't you worry, Tic Tac. I will show him what for. Yo, look at me. Sometimes he's turned around, he doesn't see you. But it's all good. It is all good. We do have a little bit of ways to go before we get to Bowser, though. We have to do a couple of different things. Whoops. I'm not sure why that failed. The movement in there should be pretty consistent. I'm doing something wrong, but it's all good. As long as we don't get hit again, I don't want to lose a life stream. That would be bad. Yeah, the entire reason we have to get the Thunder Rage / the Shooting Star from earlier is to beat those guys. There isn't really a faster way to do that. And they are buff. Their defenses. They have 2 defense, I think? Ooh, got it. I'm gonna hit this to be safe. This run is already not ideal, so we might as well just take our time and do it right. We don't even have a dang timer. 2 defense. Okay, let me grab this life shroom. So this happened to me before. I think it's the maple that goes. Wacka, wacka, it's the maple. So I need that second maple if I was doing risky strats, but I'm not, so I can toss that. There will not be anybody beating the game faster than me. 0 seconds. I can't believe I reset the timer. There's no proof. To you guys, at least. How fast I'm going. That's so tough. Excuse me? There we go. So I'm gonna do this room safe. I don't know how to skip that first guy, ideally, optimally, but that's good enough. Okay, so we're coming up to a part that's a little scary, because if I mess it up, I can soft block, and therefore my run is dead. We're gonna do some skips here with Lackey. To get out of bounds on top of the water. And if there's a certain way, if I mess up the movement, there's a way that I can go underwater in the next room, and if I go underwater, I am done. Okay. So this is called I actually don't know what this is formally called. A Cooper jump? Cooper super jump, maybe? Something like that. And I have no idea why this works, but you'll see what happens. I line myself up out of bounds so that I'd be right under the key, and then for some reason when you use Cooper there, you just get shot into the sky. I have no idea why that happens, but I'm not complaining. It's sad. I like Sushi as a character. Okay, we made it out. I like Sushi as a character, but unfortunately we never get her. She's used in other runs, in other categories of this game. She's definitely used. So this lets us skip the cannons if I can get this right. We're on the seam of Out of Bounds. We're like on the border of Out of Bounds, and we just skip past the cannons. And this will look a little scary. It usually isn't. We have to do kind of a scary push like that in the next room. We have to lower this dude over here. Do a couple spins like that. And move on. And fast enough as well that the hammers don't hit us. This is a quiz to get through this door, but the answers are always the same, so we kind of always know. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We don't ever need Watt or Bow. Which is sad. The toy box, the Shy Guy toy box, and the Invincible, what is his name? The Invincible Tubba Blubba. Those are probably two of my favorite chapters in the entire game. Completely skipped. Mercilessly skipped. There is a glitchless category of this game. It takes longer. It's like 3 hours, 3.5 hours, I think. Where you get to see the rest of the game, which I think is really cool, but it's just slower. And I know that for world record attempts of the glitchless category, the fastest way to do something, I think in Flower Fields you have to use Spook with Bow over and over again. And if you're familiar with that, that's also a chance thing per enemy, if it works or not. So that can kind of be a nightmare as well. It's so true. Watt is still imprisoned in the lantern, and she will never be set free. That's so sad. It makes us sound like an enemy. Makes us sound like the bad guy. Alright. So, believe it or not, we actually saved a lot of time there compared to the PB. Because I got cannon skipped very fast, comparatively to my PB. So we are definitely on PB pace still. We weren't low enough. All good though. 7 seconds. See ya, 7 seconds. Whoops. Bad hammer. That was a mistake. I didn't realize he would be that close. Typically, you'd have to lure him out as well, like we did to the other Hammer Brother, but since I did that, I can just run by him. So it wasn't all that bad. This is... up. Down. Down. If you're familiar with this room, you have to do the pattern. You have to go up or down depending on the pattern of the candles that you saw in the very beginning. And it is up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay. Alright, so now I got these Duplo Ghosts. I think I'm all set for this fight. Don't worry, it's not actually Peach. We are not hammering Peach. Don't worry. We respect women. Switch to the bomb lady. I'm always too fast, so if one more person attacks, I'm in trouble. Close call's good, this needs to be a transform. The odds of all 4 of them attacking, which will automatically make me lose a life shroom, is 4 out of 10, times 4 out of 10, times 4 out of 10, times 4 out of 10. Which is... highly unlikely. So, because we lost a life shroom... we can still try to do safe Bowser at the end. However, we are expecting to lose a life shroom at Junior Troopa, which is coming up soon. And if that happens, then we can't do safe Bowser anymore, which is sad. We'll see what happens here. This run has been pretty crazy. Versus Chill Out. And Shell Shot a bunch. We're basically Shell Shotting every turn. Because it's so good. And then we do the broken thing where we charge a bunch. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's also a tragedy what just happened right there. I've done that before. Very bad. So... can't do anything. No close call there. So we lost a life stream, which is kind of... that's expected. However, the Duplo Ghost life stream that we lost, all 4 of them attacking like that is not expected. So we got... smoked. And we got 4 caps, which is insane. Hopefully this kills, because if it doesn't, I think we might lose another life shroom. But at this rate, that's kind of fine. I don't know if we're gonna... I think I needed a Starstorm again. Because I missed my Shell Shot earlier. I also didn't realize that would happen. It's been so long since I've done this. So that means we're gonna have 2 life shrooms going into Final Bowser, which is still okay. But this whole sequence that just happened, we lost a lot of time. And all of this because I missed my Shell Shot. Sad. So let's check our stats real quick. We need FP. So we have this Maple. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't even know what... It's been so long since I played this game casually, I don't even know what Junior Troopa's storyline is. Like, why at one point he had the wand, when he developed his wings and spiky head. I don't remember any of that. But he never fails to pop up at the end of this run and give us a hard time, so... He's still annoying. So we come over here to get this life shroom as well as the badge that's down there. Now we're on our way to Hallway Bowser, which there is some amount of RNG involved. There is a world where if he uses fire on his first attack, there is a chance we lose another life shroom, which is not good. That would be very bad. Is that legit all it actually is? He got territorial? That's kind of silly of him. Nice. Good outcome there. Nice. We wanted to see Star Shield on turn 3. That's hilarious. I had no idea. Junior Troopa is just our wannabe rival. That would be awesome if you can name him in this game, like you can in Pokemon. Here we get the close call, which we didn't need, but whatever. So he should die after this. Alright, that went super well. So now we still have a chance. We have a chance at Final Bowser. But again, this is all RNG. So who knows? This is definitely the scariest part of the entire run. All the way at the very, very end. I'm still mad at myself for turning off the timer accidentally. Alright, let's do the thing. I can't believe I turned the timer off. Trust me when I say that on my head. Not by a ton, not by like 5 minutes, but definitely by a couple. So Phase 1 of Final Bowser is scripted. We have to multi-bounce after a charge, but we intentionally drop the Bower Bounce after 2 bounces. So you want 3 in total. And that's intentional, because his health from this phase carries over to the final phase, and we're doing all of this just so that he doesn't heal. Because if he heals, the run's dead. So we drop here, shell shot, and then he star shields. Oh. Come on, Bowser. Don't be a punk. Don't be an absolute punk. And we gotta do the twink fight. Casually, the healing in this is crazy. You're doing a bunch of damage, chipping away, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, I'm back up 30. What? Come on, Bowser, that's broken. So this is scripted, if you remember this from any casual playthroughs. He can heal 3 times? I didn't know that. Casually seeing that, you're like, can he just heal infinity times and I have to do a stupid amount of damage really fast? That was my thought, at least. We need some help from Bowser here. We need some help. Alright, we're almost there. Last hit on the evil wizard. And we're on. It is on Bowser. There's also an entire set of notes strictly for this fight, depending on the actions that he performs, so I gotta pull that up real quick. Alright. Peach is praying. You guys need to pray. For me, please. Thank you for the good luck, TikTok. Okay. No reason to be nervous, everybody. No reason to be nervous. This is easy clap. Okay. We just have to hit our blocks. That's basically our entire job, is to hit our blocks. Okay. No close call there, which is fine. And then we charge again, and we want to see him do a Star Shield here. If he waves, we're done. Alright, that's great. I absolutely agree with you, TikTok. The music here is insane. It's so good. Repel Gel. This is some of my favorite boss theme ever. This is one of my favorite boss themes ever. So we know that he's gonna wave there. I also missed the block, but that's fine. We know he's gonna wave there, which is why we use the Propel Gel, and we have that on deck. So we charge here. Intentionally die. We want to die here. Okay, good. A close call there is actually bad, ironically. And we know he's gonna wave again, so we Repel Gel. That's why we have 2. Okay, good block there on Parakarry. Charge. This is it. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. So now we have to Peach Beam, get into danger. So I have 1 more block to hit. And then we have to hope that our Power bounces don't get capped. There's a % chance that the game caps your bounces and you just die. Okay, I missed the block, but he didn't take away my jump, so that's okay. That was almost a disaster. Let's see what we get here. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go, chat! Oops, I need to hit B. Let's go. Finally. Ugh. So we still have to, I still have to just get through these cutscenes, and at the very end we still have to get to the, castle. Let's go, boys! Let's go! It's crazy because this run was so scuffed. There's so many things that went wrong. But hey, a PB is a PB. I actually don't know if I can, Miller. I don't think my timer will ever know what my official time was. Let me see if I can do that, though. It doesn't look like I can do that. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. I actually think I can. We'll see if I can do it at the very end. I can play around with it now. Oh, we have a little bit of time to get through this. There's a ton of cutscenes before we have to do before we have to like walk to the castle. So let's try it. Yeah, it's very rare to succeed in that fight. Yeah, so I just changed the time. So we can do that, which is awesome. But now I have to do the legwork to figure out what the time actually was. I think there's probably an easy way to do that. When I go back and look at the VOD, I can just subtract the amount of time from like the total video time. I can just subtract the very beginning when I wasn't actually playing. You saw, Miller, you saw the very first run that I ever finished. You saw me do that. That was a long time ago though. That was December, I think. I have not killed Bowser. That's not true. I did kill Bowser once end of December, or beginning of January, one of those. But since then, it's been over a month since I've killed Bowser. We gotta get a little update on our characters first. TikTok! You gave me your energy! This run is dedicated to you. Bowser has been a punk. An absolute punk. So lesson learned 3 resets my timer. Whoops. Maybe I should change that, huh? I'm gonna be so relieved once this is officially done. I'm relieved because we got through Bowser, but I'm gonna feel even better once when Peach throws up her hands. That's the timing for when it actually ends. Let's flippin' go. You can watch the fireworks. I need to go on a little bathroom break real quick after this is done and get some more water. So, we'll just let the fireworks play while I do that. Celebratory firework. So funnily enough here, you do have to do stuff in a scene. You have to hold down on the pipe, and then you kind of skip Luigi. Poor guy. I think it's faster to put Speedy Spin back on. I'm actually not sure. I haven't done this enough to know. Almost there. So close. And time. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna take my break now. I'll be right back. We'll probably do, we have enough time for one more run. Maybe this time I'll actually remember to keep the timer on.